gotten a ton of shoes this week. I figured this is too many for just single TikToks for every single pair. This is gonna be a new thing that I'm gonna be doing, is unboxing sneakers on the YouTube channel. I think I can do a better quick review, and if you guys wanna see a long form, in-depth video about each of these shoes or whatever you wanna see, then just comment it down below and I'll get to it. But let's just get to unboxing. All right, so now that I got these all up here, let me move them down. There is more off camera too that I have not showed you. Let's get it going here. So first of all, AR1 from Kicks Crew. These are the new colorway, the Showtime, which I think these are super cool. Now what's cool about these is they are a Chinese manufactured shoe, which is not super popular in the US, but Kicks Crew's whole mission is to bring those shoes to the US. I've reviewed a ton of them, Wave Wade, Lee Nings. I think that they're incredibly well produced. They're high quality materials and you can just kind of tell by looking at it. I'm super excited about Kicks Crew's mission. I think it's really cool that they're trying to get more US players in the shoes, because you're starting to see it. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and many more are starting to wear them. So pretty cool shoe. AR1, the first two colorways sold out in less than 5 minutes, I heard. We got a cool woven texture up top. You have little dots on the back heel so you don't slide around. Little Austin Reeves logo on the back. Good texture on the bottom, so you're gonna have some good grip, as well as maybe the most unique tongue ever. It's got little beads in here, and what it's supposed to do is to help your laces lock in, but when they're sliding around, they're not gonna get tighter. Ultimately, it just helps your performance. So pretty cool colorway there, the Showtime AR1s. Let's keep it going. All right, so this next one, these released in Japan only. We were talking about them on the podcast, Beyond Kicks podcast, if you want to give it a listen. We're getting a new black colorway soon, but I never even noticed that we had a white colorway, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on eBay. There was only one listing for sale. They're not even on GOAT or StockX, so they're like really hard to find. Cool box here. It's like a matte black. Nike, the Nike swoosh and Just Do It names are trademarks. Boom, be true to your DNA. Let's get it on. Okay, look at this. So we get a really cool little dunk silhouette there. I've never seen anything like that before. Big fan of that. Opening it up here. Ooh. All right, so I have not seen these yet. These are really cool. So these are the Be True to Your DNAs. I can't remember the exact name of these, but pretty crazy pair nonetheless. So it features an iridescent upper with like a grid paper design on each of the panelings. You also get little screws here, which it looks like you can actually unscrew these. All right, so you do have little bolts that come out, which is really interesting. These are supposed to be new. It does not look like they are. Whatever. Cool Nike and a cool font on the back, translucent outsole, and then the rest of the paneling is gray. You get this kind of shiny metallic gray on the toe box. Really cool pair of shoes. Nothing crazy on the insole. And then the tongue tag as well says Be True to Your DNA. Honestly, really cool pair. I'm surprised nobody's talked about this. And with the bolts on the side, I'm curious to see somebody really customize like these, like those blazers that released not too long ago, where you could put completely different back tabs on it. So be true to your DNA. All right, this next one here, we have some Nike SBs, hit for retail. A lot of these were retail hits, which is a good week in my book at Nike SB. Boom. Get the Nike SB right there. We got the candy corn. Super excited about these. Honestly, I was trying to get these. I'm in Soul Savvy, so every time I was getting alerts from the Drop app, I was trying to check out on these. Kind of a weird release, but they ended up dropping on the Sneakers app. There was an early access where you had to swipe away candy corn. It ended up not really working, but eventually it did, and I happened to snag a pair, so we got the candy corn SB highs. Now, first impressions, this material on paneling is way different than I thought it would be. It's like a slippery leather. I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but really cool ombre effect between the white, the orange, and the yellow on the back. The swoosh also has a yellow underneath print, which is pretty cool. I like those double swooshes. On the tongue, we get Nike SB, as well as warning, do not take candy from strangers on the inside of the tongue, which is fun. And then we have that crazy candy corn insole. So big fan of these. The whole reason that I wanted these was the bite marks on the toe box. I think it's just a kind of a cool little detail there. So candy corn SBs, definitely gonna keep these in the collection. Let's keep it going. All right, now this next pair I am super excited about. Weird story about these. We talked about it on the podcast again. Sean Witherspoon released these. Nobody really even knew that they released. I haven't seen really anything about it. It's a Adidas Gazelle made out of hemp, and they're supposed to be super limited. I guess there's only 200 pairs of these. Instantly when I saw that on Sean's Instagram, I went to StockX, tried to buy a pair. I ended up finding a pair on StockX for only 300 bucks. There was really weird sizing. There was only size 9, 11 and a half, 7, 13, I believe. So there wasn't even a full size run. So I ended up buying this pair on StockX. Prices have shot up to like $1,000. So 300 bucks, I think I'm doing pretty good. Sean Witherspoon box there. This is an 11 and a half. This is the indoor Milo. All right, so we get a little hemp bag, it looks like here, with an S with a globe and a little Sean Witherspoon hat there. Boom. All right, so this shoe is so cool. So these are the Sean Witherspoon Adidas Gazelle, and they're made out of hemp. So really unique material to the touch. It's kind of stiff, but there is some padding underneath. Tongue really, really thin. Again, it's like paper almost. Insole, we get a cork insole. Sean Witherspoon on the back, and then there you go. So on the inside you can see 123 out of 200. So I got the 123rd pair out of 200. Pretty cool there. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever wear these just with how limited they are. I guess for 300 bucks I'm in them for basically nothing compared to the market, so maybe I will wear them. StockX verified. And this other pair also says 123. So really cool pair. If you haven't seen these, maybe I'll do a full review on them as well. I also have a bunch of packages that I got in today that I have not checked out yet. So these appear to be, okay, the Tena, or the Tena J Air Force 1 low. This is a cool pair. Nothing on the box, which is kind of interesting, but you had to be a dot swoosh member on Nike and buy one of their artifacts or something. I'm still confused with the whole Nike artifact thing. I saw that I had exclusive access. I was like, might as well get them, check them out. Inverted Nike box, that's what that is. Dot swoosh on the paper. And there we go. We got the Tena Nike Air Force 1. Now it looks like we get some extra blue laces. I'm liking the color scheme. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. The leather on the toe box is pretty nice. Actually, you get that little mini swoosh, as well as this is not a JPEG, which is kind of funny. Translucent outsole. Again, I don't really know where Nike's going with the Artifact series. I know that they're minting new dunks. I'm trying to get pairs of those for review. I honestly just want personals of them, but they're hard to do. The problem with the NFT market is there was a recent report that like 95% of all NFTs became worthless. Nike bought into Artifact and has started to chase the technology a little bit. So it's in kind of a down market right now. NFTs are not super popular right now, but I think if there's any application to NFTs, it would be to digitally verify a product. So I think Nike's on a good trajectory with it, but I guess we'll just have to see. So there are the Tena Air Force 1 lows. Again, if you want to see full reviews on any of this stuff, just let me know. Got another box here. It's kind of fun just opening them all up, not really knowing what's in them. Okay, so this is one, this box is huge. This is one that I've been waiting for. I actually hit on 2 different pairs of these. Pretty excited about this. Box is so thick. Here's a regular SB box. And here is the CPFM box. You can see just how tall it is. It's like an extra inch taller. So these, you obviously probably know, the Nike Air Fleet 2 from CPFM. The logos on the box is actually raised, so it's kind of a really cool box. The top one is not. We got the size 10 on the Air Fleet 2. Now, in terms of sizing, I've heard that these run really big. So I got a 9.5 CPFM's website, and then I got a 10 on the sneakers app. Very fortunate to hit each of the colors as well. So open it up here. We got some blue CPFM paper. This is the first pair of CPFMs that I've ever had. We got like a towel material drawstring bag. Air Fleet 2, just do it. Some really good patchwork on this bag. I feel like these are gonna go up over time. I feel like this is another one of those that's gonna be worth quite a bit in like 5 years, but who knows? Okay, so this is genuine first reaction. I have never seen these in hand before. This thing feels ginormous. Okay, so we got the green colorway, I think. I guess, see, this material looks like a different color. This is like a blue and this is a green. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but CPFM Air Fleet 2. The outsole is crazy. It's giving me Balenciaga vibes almost. The swoosh is super thick. It's got a really thick material. You can pop it on however you like. We got 2 different back taps here, Fleet 2 and Nike Air. Crazy outsole. It looks like a bear paw. Hang tags. Okay, so we also got these little giblets or whatever you want to call them to put on the extra button spots. We got a couple of swooshes, a couple of spiders, and a CPFM or yin yang logo. CPFM hang tag. Cool. The only thing that I'm like didn't know about was this is like a teal blue and this is a green. I don't know if you can see that at all, but maybe that's supposed to be it. And then we get the iconic CPFM insole as well. So stay tuned to TikTok. I'm gonna be doing a sizing video on these. So if you wanna know, just stay tuned. This box is crazy. All right, we got another one that I am not aware of at all. I hit a couple of extra things on the sneakers app, so I guess we'll just have to find out. Ooh, all right, so these are not from the sneakers app. These are from Mischief. Shout out Mischief. This is a pair that I've really been wanting, the Mischief Reeboks. This box is really cool, very vintage. Mischief does it right, size 11 right there. If you don't know what these are the pumps. I don't know which colorway I got, but regardless, it's a cool pair. Ooh, all right, we got the good colorway. This is the colorway I really wanted. These are crazy. Again, this is just a really crazy concept that Mischief did. If you don't know, the Reebok pump was a basketball shoe that Reebok released, I believe, in the 90s. I remember playing basketball in high school and the kid had a pair of pumps and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. The original pump was just on the tongue, so you pump it up and the tongue would get tighter to your foot, so it ultimately fit better. Mischief took that idea and went to the nth degree. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pumps on each shoe. This colorway is super cool. The inside fabric is really, really nice. Outsole is incredibly cool. It looks like we got Mischief on the outsole with Reebok. Huge fan of these. I think that they're super cool. I kind of am curious. Apparently that every one of these is like functioning, so I kind of want to see how tight I can go with these and just test it out. But Reebok pump from Mischief, big fan of these. Really cool technology. Mischief nailed it once again. Thank you, Mischief, for another crazy pair. Speaking about Mischief, this is kind of a Mischief-like company. Heyday, they hit me up in the email. They're like, hey, we have this crazy shoe. I was like, this looks a lot like something Mischief would release. The original design, these are the cheese shoes. I have checked these out already, but I figured I'd toss them in this video too. Cheese inside of the box. Another, just another crazy shoe. Another foam shoe type design. These are Mickey Mouse cheese shoes, or whatever you want to call them. Crazy shoe. This is a size 11 and they're massive, or an XL, I guess the sizing is. So crazy outsole. It's got a really firm fit. This is like a patent leather where it's very shiny. Cheese shoes, I guess. I don't really know what to say about these. It looks like this one's got a bite out of the cheese. Crazy shoe. It fits really weird. They're kind of clog around and they're really heavy too. So all right, so we got 2 left. This appears to be from Nike. These were just sitting on Nike. I'm surprised that you can even get these still. If this was 2020, these would have sold out in like seconds, but we're in 2023 now. Jordan 1 sit, women's Jordan 1 box. You even get a little bag there, really crappy bag, but again, you get a bag at least. Boom. Satin Jordan 1 hybrid. Now what's funny about these is there's a numbered pair of Jordan 1 hybrids that released numerous years ago. Those pairs sell for like $1,000, basically the exact same thing. And these sell for retail, under retail, and you can pick them up like right now for under retail. So I ended up just grabbing them on the Nike app. Really cool plush inside, crazy satin on the outside, really red outsole. You even get extra laces, some red laces. So personal pickup for me. They only went up to a 10.5, so that's my perfect Jordan 1 size. So it's like, you know what? I've always wanted a pair of the Satins. Might as well get a pair of these. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever wear them, but I think that they're really cool looking, and the fact that you can get them for retail is kind of beyond me. So cool pair. We got one more pair to unbox. The biggest package of them all. Shout out to Mischief for always just sending me the coolest stuff. You probably know what this is just from the size of the box. We got the big black boots. So, big black boots from Mischief. I've had the red pair. I didn't get the Crocs one. That was another crazy pair, but this is essentially the same thing as the big red boots, but they are black, which I think I like better, honestly. Open it up here. Boom. This is cool. All right, so these are like a matte black. I like these a lot. I think I like these more than the red ones, just because it's a matte black. It feels like a bed liner almost. Really crazy shoe. I've posted multiple reviews on the red ones, so definitely go check that out if you want a full review. But Mischief big black boots, crazy shoe. Thank you for watching crazy unboxing. If you want to see any personal reviews on any of these shoes, just comment it down below and I'll maybe get to it. So otherwise, check the socials out in the link in the description, and thanks for watching.